with the culture that we had here and the focus on community, and we actually have a pretty good base of people who are passionate about soccer, that it could be a great environment to start this. We had initially planned on getting or hoped to get 500 people at our first game, and 1,500 people showed up at our first game.
We got to play lots of people, and the general crowd size is around 50 people.
We had no idea. We thought maybe we'd have 500 people show up to a game, and so it was one of those classic sort of who knew moments. You run the flag up the flagpole, and what do you know? Look what showed up.
So we have teams of great repute come play us. We have teams with players who have played in great venues come play here, and they cannot get over the atmosphere of our fans at Finley Stadium. So I think the thing that we started is a soccer program that Chattanoogans could be proud of. I think the thing that now exists is something that the fans created by showing up and bringing this thing to life that we didn't even know existed until they made it exist.
The amount of support that we got out of the gates was truly flabbergasting.
And I worked on a lot of boards and nonprofits in Chattanooga, and the thing that's remarkable to me about Chattanooga FC is that it really is the closest thing I've run into to kind of the holy grail, because it has economic impact, it has cultural impact, it's fun, and it is, you know, it constitutes the single greatest kind of outpouring of enthusiasm from Chattanoogans, you know, for Chattanooga that I've ever seen.
But luckily, it took off and has been much bigger than anything we intended to create or could have manufactured or fabricated. It's been completely organic.
It was always about how can we use this tool of a soccer team to make Chattanooga a better place to live, a better place to grow up, a better place to visit, or have a business or whatever. Brockett had this grand vision of having Volkswagen as a sponsor.
A way to wedge ourselves into Finley Stadium was to call Frank and say, "Hey, would you do a brother solid?" And he did.
Chattanooga Football Club and Volkswagen Chattanooga welcome you to Chattanooga's beautiful Finley Stadium.
The people that come to our games are community-minded people that are supporting a very organic and community-minded soccer club. There are people in this town that care about things that most other towns don't care about.
This thing that the fans have built and created, and it's them, so it's this cool thing. The fans are what the fans come to be a part of. So all these teams get excited to come play in front of our fans because they're our fans. Because we've got 2,500 to 10,000 fans sitting there watching and cheering.
Go CFC!
But the passion, I think it has to do with Chattanooga's kind of, Chattanooga's, you know, has been pitted against the world for most of its existence.
We're trying to create a family-friendly environment, a good social atmosphere for watching a game with a quality product on the field, and getting involved with you know, sending our players to speak at schools and do soccer camps for kids and things like that really resonated with the community. So it was a really natural way to connect with people who were already thinking like that.
We're on our own to a great extent, and so the club, I think, constitutes a real source of pride for a lot of Chattanoogans, and there aren't many other outlets for that pride. So you know, we're really blessed and honored to have kind of stumbled on this thing.
So I think in the end what we've got is something that is not under our control anymore. It is a fan-driven event.